So here's the thing. I just did a different painting. I've got all of my brushes dirty. Like, I mean, look at all these. They all got paint on them. And I don't feel like washing them yet. So I'm gonna do another painting. Yeah. That's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna scooch this in. Gonna scooch this in. Do. A little bit of liquid white. Thank you. Blend. That. Stop moving around, stop it. Got liquid white blended around everywhere so that we'll be painting wet on wet. Thank you, good old Bobby Ross. I already got, what do I got on this? Thalo Blue. I got Thalo Blue in this brush. And there's already enough in there. Wait a minute. See, it's already full of blue. we're just gonna blend it in. It's fine. See, look, see? Don't have to add anything. It's already. That's the thing about it. It just keeps going. It's fine. Now look at that. I didn't have to put any extra paint. Just what was in the dirty brush. We're gonna keep going. What else we got here in my dirty brush stack? We got some purpley. We got the liquid white, which I'm gonna keep as is. Oh, that's kind of beautiful dirty purple color. Add that to sky. Look at that. Already kind of looks a little overcasty. I kind of like that. That's kind of interesting. What's a darker blue in there? We'll see what we got. What we got in this? Nope. Oh, I put way too much blue on that palette. That was not necessary. Add a little more blue to those corners. It helps kind of give it a little bit of a vignette. What are we gonna do here? We're gonna do greens, we're gonna do browns. What are we gonna do here? Oh, we'll do that. There we go. Got some brown in there. This is a reddish brown. Warm brown. Which when mixing with the warm green, what am I saying? When this mixes with the warm blue, it should make a little bit of a greenish tint. See that right there? It's starting to make a greenish tint. Kind of cool how that does it. Could also be that I have some green in the bristles, but you know, work with what you got. I'll add a little bit of this neutral cool. Actually, is this more cool or is this more neutral? I'm not really sure, but burnt umber. We're gonna add a little green. I think it needs little touches of green. I'm just laying down pigment Just putting it down, and I'm gonna blend the hell out of it. Turn it into something else. Blend, blend, blend. We're gonna blend. Put it back. Blend, blend, blend. We're gonna start with this green because it's a little lighter. I'm just gonna blend. Blend, blend, blend. See? See, isn't that more interesting color? Start adding depth to it. Starts getting more interesting. Those mixes of colors aren't really exactly one color or another. They're somewhere in between. The eye likes those colors. At least mine does. I don't know about yours. See, it's kind of very hazy kind of painting. And you know, I kind of like this one. Maybe it's a backdrop. Maybe it's a, I don't know. But super interesting. I'll try to add a little more of that dusty purple in that. Well, okay, we're gonna have to clean this brush. I need something. I guess I could have gotten another brush. That would have been smarter, but I'm not a smart one. Okay. I'm gonna switch over to a fan brush. Should probably be a little one, right? That's not very little. That's okay. Let's see what happens. What happens if I go doop 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 doop? Actually, that's kind of cool. Look at that. Start adding a little texture. There we go. Little pond right there. So yeah, we'll add a little bit of this dark right there. Ooh, this one's kind of haunting. Oh, I like it. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Now we're at the last stage and we're going to blend. Blend, blend, blend. Because I dropped a little bit of Gamsol in a couple places, and that's not ideal because the Gamsol is going to, you see how it's kind of like eating into it? That's not what I want. Let's see. Oh! We got a hole in the sky. We're going to fix it. Okay, see. Now this is a little wonky. Maybe we need to move this up a little bit. I kind of like that up a little bit. I want to add like a little bit of light to this area. I think that would be good. We're going to add a little bit of brightness because it's a little dark. So we're going to have it over here. I think that would be good. We can have it like here. Okay. Now, where was my blending one? Which one was I using to blend this guy? I think it was this one. See, it's got some purple in it, some blue in it, some white in it. I think that's what I was using. Let's get some of that off. I'm gonna have to wash these brushes. I can't do another painting. No, I don't want to wash the brushes. That's why I made another painting with the dirty brushes, because I didn't want to. This is probably the main reason why acrylic is my favorite, because I don't have to deal with the solvent. I don't have to deal with the gloves. I don't have to deal with paint that just stays wet for weeks. I just don't have to deal with it. Now, if I remembered to use the liquid like I was supposed to, this wouldn't be a problem. But here we are. Okay, lighten this up. That's better. That's better. Okay, now we're getting into good territory here. I think I'm gonna, this whole section, you just need some more. Stop it, what are you doing? Stop it. Okay, now we're in good territory here. Except, I still want this brighter. Like, I still want this brighter. So, let's add a little bit more. Probably switch over to zinc. Not zinc, what am I saying? Titanium. Actually, that's a good idea. Let's switch over to titanium. Titanium white, if you don't know, has strength. We're switching over to titanium here because titanium white has a lot more pigment than flake white. Whoa! Oh, see, fresh tube. I put out too much. That's okay. It's white. I'll use it. But I'm trying to lighten this part up, and it's just not working for me so good. Probably because I got so much blue in this dirty brush still. But I'm too lazy to actually clean it, and I don't like it more person. I just don't want to. Okay, fight me. And by a little bit, I mean a lot. And right in these areas, this is where I want it to be lighter. Oh, look what I did to the sides. I'll have to fix that. See, look at that already. Look how just... Ugh. Titanium white is a necessary component if you're an oil painter. It's one of the things that you just need to have in your kit. Because the other whites aren't like it. So, flake white is not a stout. Zinc white, they all have their purposes. If you're using a transparent oil, like the Thalo is actually very, very transparent. Thalo Blue, very transparent blue. And so if you want to keep that transparency, you'd use like a zinc white or a flake white. Something like this titanium white will completely kill the transparency. So it's a good thing to know if you're going to use. As long as you know it, you're okay. you just gotta know. It can cause some issues if you don't know that. But I know that. And I'm using this titanium white in this case to completely brighten up this area because it needed it. This is now the focal point. See how it just like demolishes the blue behind it? And this area is almost completely white now. That flake white cannot hold a candle to it. It just can't. So we're gonna keep going. We're gonna keep blending because, you know, oil painting. That's 800% blending. That's what it is. And I think we're into territory where I can be happy with this. Like, I like brightness of right here. It shines down upon this little dirty pond right here. I think this is where we're going to stay here. Now, I just do need to blend this a little bit because, you know, I messed it up. Typical. See, and that's all it takes. Just move that around a little bit. That is the good thing and the bad thing of oil painting. It's very easy to move stuff around. Very hard to get it to stay. So, I think I'm gonna call this one done. I like it as is. I'm gonna put it immediately into the drying rack that I have so that it just stays and it dries, and I'll look at it again in a few weeks and see if I still like it or if it needs another layer or two. I don't know. I have a feeling I'm gonna like this one as is. I like the ethereal nature of this cloud that comes down to this little pond right here. I really like this one. You know, it's got a lot of my favorite colors in it. This Thalo Blue. If you haven't played with Thalo Blue, go get a little tube of Thalo Blue. You don't need much. This lasts, like, I've probably done 6-7 paintings with just this little tube, and that's all I've used. You don't need much. You don't need much at all. So, get a little tube, try it out, see if you like it. It's my favorite blue. I don't know what to call it. We'll find out. Editing Melissa, whatever you called it, I hope you picked a good one, because I really like this painting. Thanks guys, I had a really good time with this one.